Imagine for just a moment that your entire career online consists of consuming buckets and buckets of food. Entire pots filled to the brim full of ranch, buckets of chicken. I'm almost jealous. Now imagine for a moment that the only way that you can maintain a nice, healthy audience is by taking page after page out of the Royal Trisha Paytas school of attaining fame online. And then imagine you look like this guy, and not only look like him, but are the embodiment of such. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex and welcome back to the Irate Alex YouTube channel. And today, guys, we're going to be talking all about Nikocado avocado. Yes, that's right, ladies and gents, the world's biggest, thickest hypocrite has stepped up. Well, I mean, let's say stepped up. He's probably rolled up to the plate here, you know, to Nikocado avocado once again returning to the land of videos that make fun of him to dish out. You know, there's so many food puns here. To dish out all of the copyright strikes, thus destroying entire YouTube channels in his wake. You know why fair use in this particular circumstance is of little relevance? I'll explain why. Because your boy, Nikocado avocado, knows full well that by simply getting people to make videos about him, it ultimately benefits him. I've heard him say this in videos before. And I could have also sworn that he spent a long time complaining about Veronica Wang dishing out copyright strike. Odd that, isn't it? Nikocado avocado, just in his infinite wisdom, just rocks up to several channels that like to make fun of him and dishes out 3 copyright strikes apiece per person. Your spurgy boy Def Noodles was nice enough to tweet about this yesterday. Today in Petty, Nikocado avocado copyright strike small parody channel Petty Bang 3 times at once, channel owned by T-Sesh, which means they will lose all channels as a result. This is the 3rd time Nikocado has done this. He criticized Veronica Wang in the past for doing the same thing. And Def Noodles also reached out to Nikocado avocado via DMs and was subsequently blocked. Hi Nikocado, hope you're well. Love the sarcasm there. Reaching out because I've been told you allegedly gave the compilation channel Petty Bang 3 copyright strikes all at once, which means the channel was going to deletion. The creator apparently reached out to you offering to take down any content you don't like, but hasn't heard back. Since this is the 3rd time you've allegedly done this to a channel this year, and considering how critical you were of Veronica Wang when she did the same thing to Shook Bang, can you comment? Of course, this wasn't the only channel to get hit, ladies and gents. There was also multiple other channels, including my friend Just Saying, who was hit by strikes from your boy, Nikocado avocado. You know, Nick, if you happen to see this video, dude, like, every time I think of you, like, I get, like, flashbacks from your OnlyFans that made its way onto my feed. It's not quite as bad as Shani's, but oh my lord. Oh my lord. And can we just point out here for just a second that the quality and caliber of the individual that stands someone like Nikocado avocado for just a second? Shani. By the way, Nikocado avocado's commented on some of her videos as well, by the way. There's a big, fat, meaty shock right there. Do you know why I compared Nikocado avocado to that big fat rat thing, beaver thing from Surf's Up? And it's not just the fact that he looks a lot like him. It makes me laugh every time I see it. But because Nikocado avocado is more than willing to step on anyone, which I imagine would hurt quite a bit because, you know, he's looking all kinds of round. Well, he's in shape. Round is a shape. But because he's quite clearly just doing all of this for attention, which is fine if you want to do something for attention, but dishing out channel strikes when you know that the existence of such channels ultimately benefits you in the long run. Is it me, or does this feel like those death strokes? Or in Nicocado's case, it could be his vinegar strokes right here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now, in terms of fair use and things of that nature, I know that some of these channels often don't provide commentary, and in fact just simply edit these videos in such a way that they repeat little jokes here and there, or there's no real commentary, and if there is any commentary, it's usually text on a screen. That's typically why best practices, if you are going to make a response video, if you are going to do a reaction video, play their video from anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds. Sometimes you can get away with more, and then of course provide subsequent commentary, thus making it transformative. So in terms of fair use here, in each individual case, I don't know how much of an actual legal case each of these channels all have here, but I just find it kind of odd and bizarre that Nikocado would get annoyed and decide distributing strike after strike after strike. There should be some kind of rule here that YouTube has in place wherein you cannot just simply dish out strike after strike after strike, because you can just take down entire channels this way. Like, if Nikocado really had a problem here, he could dish out one, or not dish out any at all, and just reach out to said channels, instead of sitting there with the brand new YouTube tool just dishing out file dispute, file dispute, file dispute, file dispute, file dispute. There is an option to actually contact creators, by the way, that you can select to ask somebody to take the content down. See, that I realize that it's not like, it's not something that you should have to do, and this is a fair use, is a legal thing. But come on, we're all creators here. We all started off as these just people making videos in our bedrooms and whatnot. We're not corporate entities here. Come on. You know what I mean? I'm sure that at the end of the day, Nikocado isn't exactly a busy guy, is he? Right? Making his type of content and editing his type of videos, that doesn't take a long time. I know this because I'm a content creator. Do you remember when creators would just straight up dogpile each other, for attention, views, ad revenue, instead of just dishing out like legal notices to each other? Well, at the end of the day, I suppose that's still a million gazillion times better, morally so, than some of these channels that are trying to gain attention through torturing animals. And yes, they do exist. And if you come across any of them, flag them down. Seriously, it's disgusting. Now, I reached out to Just Saying to ask her what the crack was here in regards to her own strike, and to find out which one of her videos which was subsequently hit. And it was her video that she uploaded, wherein Nikocado was speaking about Foodie Booty, and I presumably Shani, although I'm not 100% on Just Saying's video, as I won't have an opportunity now to watch it. Thanks, Nick. Wherein Foodie Booty lost her sponsorship to the coldest water bottle, which recently pulled out of sponsoring Foodie Booty and Shani. Now look, you guys know my stance on the whole sponsorship thing. I'm not a fan of people reaching out to content creator sponsors. At the end of the day, it should be the sponsor's responsibility to do the research on the person that they are sponsoring. When it comes to that particular sponsor taking issue with a creator because of X, Y, and Z, then that should be that responsibility. I personally don't see it as a community responsibility to go out and tell them, because what you get then is you get a Keemstar versus Ethan Klein sponsorship war, and it's not good for people. It's ultimately not a good thing, in my opinion, because anyone could just say it. At the end of the day, like, somebody who's really good at editing could just string together a bunch of clips making you look like a racist Nazi. You know what I mean? And then send it to your sponsorship, thus losing it in the process. I'm not a fan of that, but that's just my opinion. Nikocado understands that having people make fun of him, having the negative attention is ultimately what works for him. It's why he hasn't been bothered to portray very clear fake instances of domestic issues with his fella Orlin. It's why he's had no issues or qualms depicting fake self-harm and mental health issues. He's quite clearly not bothered. The man has no moral compass whatsoever. And you know what? I ain't out here hating on anyone's hustle. I'm not. I'm just not a big fan of taking false legal action or even really legal action against people that ultimately are the hands that feed you. And there's another food pun there, and I know that I'm probably going to miss out on it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you're having a wonderful and great day. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Alex of Irate Alex. You've been the Broken Toys. Let me know your opinions down below. Share out the video and check out my social links down below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.